Florida are growing, and the latest case in our area is happening in St. Johns County. That brings the total number of Zika cases to more than 300. Those do not involve pregnant women, but there are 47 cases of pregnant women with Zika. Here's how that breaks down. Alachua has 5 cases. Clay has 3. Duval is up to 6, and St. John's is now at 3. Those are all travel related. And again, this is for our area only. So joining us this morning to talk about the latest with Zika virus is Dr. Vandana Bidet from the Mayo Clinic. Let's get right to that latest case in St. John's. You know, right now we're at we're over 300 cases, but we have, a population of millions in the state of Florida. How worried should people be about this?
I think fortunately there have only been 2 cases that are non-travel related that we're investigating. So the vast majority of people are safe, but of course the concern is that as more people are infected, they will have mosquitoes who bite them, and then the mosquitoes will have the Zika virus and can spread it to other people.
And you said there's been a lot of research done into those 2 cases down out of South Florida.
Right.
That
one in Broward. Right. So we're concerned that maybe these cases, one in Broward County and one in Miami-Dade County, not only are these the first in Florida, but the first in the United States to be believed to be non-travel related. And so investigators for the Department of Health, the Florida Department of Health, and the Centers for Disease Control, they're doing what's called an epidemiologic study, where they're really trying to evaluate the people that have been in contact with these 2 cases. And so far, they've evaluated over 200 patients, other people who may be involved. And then the second thing is to look at the population of mosquitoes in the area to make sure that those mosquitoes are not infected with Zika. So we're anxiously awaiting the results of all that investigation.
All right, Dr. Bidet, we got to talk about this. As more cases become known, as we're made aware of them, blood donation. So One Blood down in Orlando, they're now testing blood for the Zika virus. Can you talk about this?
Well, we've always been concerned because we know that Zika is a blood-borne disease. Up to now, most people, they had to give a travel history before they donated blood, and so those people who had traveled outside the United States and Zika endemic area would not be allowed to donate blood. We do have blood tests, and I think it is going to be widely available because, of course, we don't want to have an epidemic of Zika. So there are blood tests that are available looking for the genetic footprint of the Zika virus, as well as antibody tests that can be done on blood.
Okay, so Dr. Bidet, as we wrap up, what do you want to leave us with here?
Well, I think we still don't want to panic. I think the primary thing that we need to think about summertime is when we expect mosquitoes and when we expect Zika to be active. And the best that we can do is really use mosquito repellent, use things, stay more indoors, have screens on our windows, and then try to avoid having standing water anywhere near your homes, because that's where the mosquitoes breed. That's the best that we can do at this point, since we don't have a treatment or cure for Zika virus. We want to prevent the bites in the first place and then prevent the mosquitoes from laying eggs and standing water in this area.
Got it. Dr. Bidet, thank you so much, and thanks for waking up with us on Saturday.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we still have much more on the fight against Zika. It's going to be at news4jax.com, along with this segment, which we'll be posting later this morning. You can find out about how blood donations are now being tested for the virus. And there's also a link to track cases day by day right here in Florida, down to the county where you live. We've also included the results of Consumer Reports investigations into clothes that promise to prevent mosquito bites, as well as repellents that Dr. Bidet mentioned that could work to keep you and your friends and family safe. Just look on the health page of news4jax.com.